Hi, I'm Tony Stewart.
I'm Rusty Wallace.
I'm Casey Kane. I'm Bubba Wallace.
I'm Joey Logano.
I'm Darren Pittman.
I'm Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
And you're watching 3 Wide Live.
Yeah, it's been a while since we last talked to you guys, but it's been a lot of fun over the past few years to be able to get opportunities with the Wood Brothers team. Since 2015 we started that, and now being our second full year of Cup, it's been really great to get to the racetrack with them and run well with them. That's, I think, one of the best things is we've had this year. We've had really fast cars, and it's nice to have them running up front where they should be and where they've been for a lot of years, and they're having a lot of fun as well. So that's always nice to see when, you know, Eddie and Len are at the racetrack every single week and they're having a good time. But then whenever we can get Leonard out, who comes to most of them, and see his attitude and energy towards everything, and we got Glenn to the 500 in at Martinsville this year. So hopefully we get into a few more. But just to see the atmosphere and, you know, the attitudes that they have with the whole season, it's been a lot of fun, definitely, for sure.
Now, before we jump into the Wood Brothers and where you are right now, you won pretty quick in trucks. And then you moved up to Xfinity. What was your expectation moving to Xfinity? Did you know you'd have the success you had so quickly?
Yeah, we won pretty quick in the Truck Series, which was, I don't want to say it was unexpected. I figured this team could do it, and you know, we went to kind of got lucky and went to a place where I was familiar with in the K&N Series at Iowa, and had a really fast truck there, and was able to run well and make that happen. But then it kind of moved pretty fast up to the Xfinity Series, and we had some success there. You know, our cars were really fast at that particular moment. That's when we were winning. You know, that car with myself, Brad, and Joey would win, you know, 10 to 13 races a year and owners championships, and that car is getting back to where it should be. But you know, the timing of everything was really fortunate to kind of come into the sport when the BKR group was really growing. You know, we changed to Ford, and that really kind of boosted everything, I felt like, in 2013 and 14 over here. And then while running some Xfinity stuff too, that definitely helped everything as far as a learning process for me.
Now, you didn't really have even a full year of Xfinity when you got the opportunity to start running in Cup. Did you feel like you were ready to make that move to Cup?
Yeah, so the 2014 season, I was running trucks full-time here and doing, I think, maybe 10 Xfinity races. And I think we did 1 or 2 Cup races that year with the Penske group. And Trevor Bain was moving to a full-time car for Roush in 2015. So the Wood Brothers car was open. And they were looking around of who could drive it. And, you know, fortunately my name came up and we were looking to do something, and we got them over with the Penske group and had a good alliance with them. And the decision was really I remember sitting down in a trailer with a couple, you know, Penske members, and it was either run a full-time year in the Xfinity car in 15 and only a couple Cup races, or we could do a part-time year with the Wood Brothers in the Cup Series and run about half the race, run about 15. And I thought that was the best move, was to go to the Cup Series and with the Wood Brothers. And you know, granted, I didn't have a full-time year in the Xfinity cars. I ran a lot of races throughout the years and had the trucks to really get learning a lot of things. So that decision I don't think was too quick. I felt like the opportunity was there and it was the right move to do. You know, I think it turned out pretty well, and we were able to grow to a full-time year. But I don't think that was a huge step. I thought it was the right call to make. I remember I sit down with my family and my dad especially, and trying to weigh the options, and I think that was a great move for us.
What's been the biggest surprise in Cup for you? I mean, you've run in all of them now. You've won in, you know, the truck and the Xfinity car, and you've been really fast in the Cup car. But what surprised you?
Competition is one of the biggest things. You know, the drivers in the Cup Series are there for a reason, and you know, you go from, you know, I'm not putting down the Xfinity or Truck Series or anything like that, but you know, 7 or 8 trucks or cars that can win in those 2 series to 20 to 25 in the Cup Series. That's a big jump, and the drivers there are very competitive, and they race hard all race. And a lot longer races was pretty tough of trying to save your equipment and figure out what adjustments you need each time. That part to me was pretty tough of in-race adjustments, of kind of getting that language with your crew chief and team. But I feel like one of the biggest things is just preparation throughout the week and during the week through practice. Every little thing counts, and it's even, it means a lot more in the Cup Series, just knowing what every little change will do and trying to put that in your notes for next time. And you're just building this huge book throughout the race and for years to come of what changes do and your knowledge of not only the racetrack but your car and things like that. And that side was definitely a lot different from the other two series.